and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today we have an Age of Sigmar battle report for you, and today it's going to be 1500 points of Stormcast Eternals versus Beasts of Chaos. We're going to be playing the scenario First Blood, which is out of the General's Handbook 2021. It's a pretty simple one. You've got 3 objectives down across the diagonal midway point of the table. They're worth 1 point for controlling 1, 2 points for controlling 2, and 3 points for controlling more. Pretty standard sort of objective scoring stuff. With that said, let's get cracking on and let's go check out the armies. Before we get into the game, a shout out to our channel sponsors. Terrainheim is a local South Australian laser cut MDF producer that also does a bunch of acrylic work as well. You'll find our amazing Age of Sigmar 3rd edition trackers are available from Terrainheim, where we grab them, and also a bunch of terrain we use on the channel as well, including the City of the Damned, Lost Realms and Defense Line Terror are all available from Terrainheim. A South Australian local store that supports all the local events fantastically, goes a long way to supporting our local community, and Terrainheim supports the channel amazingly as well. Mithras Games provides battle mats in the new sizes for Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Age of Sigmar, as well as custom battle mat sizes for games, smaller size of Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry and Kill Team, and 3x3 mats perfect for Elder Scrolls, Call to Arms, and Marvel Crisis Protocol. A fantastic company out of New Zealand, Mithras Games have higher quality mousepad style mats that will make your gaming tables look all the better for having them on them. And so here we have 1500 points of Stormcast Eternals. Our general is going to be the Lord Imperator, and we're going to be in the Hammers of Sigmar sub-faction. He's going to have the Shock and Awe command tray and the Mirror Shield as his artifact, and along in a command entourage giving us an extra holy command. With him we will have the Knight Vexillor with Banner of Apotheosis and the Knight Arcanum, who's going to have the spell Chain Lightning. We're then got a Battle Regiment, which is going to contain the Indruster, units of 5 Vindictors, a unit of 3 Annihilators, 3 Praetors and 3 Aether Wings. And as mentioned, 2 holy commands, thanks to the extra one we're going to be granted from the extra enhancement from our command entourage. We will get Final Thunderstrike and Call for Aid, and the grand strategy for the army is going to be Pillars of Victory. And here we have 1500 points of Beasts of Chaos. Our general is going to be the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, and we're going to be in the All Herd sub-faction. Our Dragon Ogre Shaggoth will have Dominator and Blade of Desecrator as his command trait and artifact, which most must be taken due to being in the All Herd sub-faction. His spell will be Sundering Blades. He's going to be in a Warlord battalion, along with him, the 2 Bray Shamans, and our 2 units of Bestigor, which will grant us the ability to get an extra artifact for the army, which will go on one of the Bray Shamans, which will have Tendrils of Atrophy, and the artifact will be the Knowing Eye. Our other Great Bray Shaman will have Titanic Fury. The rest of our army, we've got a Jabberslai, a Sigor, 3 Dragon Ogres, 3 units of 10 Ungor, and 2 units of 10 Ungor Raiders. Our battle line tactic, our grand strategy for the army is going to be Hold the Line. So deployment is all done, Beasts of Chaos. We've got our Ungors and Ungor Raiders screening out the front. We've got units near the Herdstone in there, Sigor, Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, the Dragon Ogres, and the Jabberslai down here. And then we've got the 2 units of Bestigor are in ambush. For the Stormcast Eternals, we've got 5 Vindictors, the Imperator, Arcanum, the Praetors, and the Knight Vexillor and Indruster over there. Meanwhile, we still have a unit of Aether Wings, Annihilators, and Vindictors all in reserve. Other than that, before game stuff happens, the Praetors are going to choose to protect the Knight Arcanum, and I'm going to get my pre-game moves with the Ungor Raiders. And so Ungor Raiders have moved out, so Stormcast finished deploying first, so they get to pick who has the first turn, and Stormcast are going to take the turn. And so, top of the turn, Stormcast have chosen to take the turn for their battle tactic this turn. They're going aggressive expansion. Which 2 objectives are you going to pick to control? The Vindictor one?
That one and this one.
Easy. And then we're going to heroic actions. The Imperator is going to try and generate a command point on a 4-up. Not that he needs it.
No.
Nope, but, you know, he's got a free one anyway. I'll try and do the same. I'll put it on the Shaggoth on a 4-up. No, neither of us get it, but not that important. Now, let's go to magic. Alright, so the Knight Arcanum is going to cast her War Scroll spell, Blaze of the Heavens. Now, This has an 18-inch range. However, because all the units are around her, she gets an extra 2 inches of range for every single Thunderstrike Stormcast unit within 12 inch of her whole event, which all the units are. So this is giving her another 10 inches of range, which means she's in range of the Ungor Raiders. So go for your cast, 2d6, you need to hit casting value.
7 or more. That's 7.
7. I do not have any of my wizards within 30 inch of her, so I can't dispel it. So it's just going to be D3 mortals to the Ungor Raiders. For 3. 3 Ungor Raiders will go kaput.
First blood. I'm happy with it.
So with that, that is the end of the hero phase. So we're going to go into movement and we'll come back after all of that is done. So movement is all done. The Vindictors use the free command point from the Lord Imperator to run onto the objective over here. The Knight Vexilla and Praetors just move up along with the Knight Arcanum over there. Yndrasta takes the flank over here. The Aether Wings have dropped down to take the objective along with the Annihilators who have just dropped down. So we're going to resolve their Blazing Impact. Alright, so Blazing Impact, we'll start with the Ungors here on a 3+. They will take D3 Mortals for 3. So there'll be 3 Ungor gone. The Jabberslayer on a 3+. Will not. The next unit of Ungor here on a 3+. Nope. The Dragon Ogre's behind on a 3+. Yes, take D3. We'll take a wound. And then the Ungor Raiders again. Yes, taking another D3 for 1. So 1 more dies. We'll actually take this one. Alright, so Yndrasta is going to shoot the Ungor Raiders. She needs a 2+ to hit. She hits. 2+ to wound. Wounds. Rend on that is?
Rend 2.
So that's just going to go straight through. Even if I use all out defense, it doesn't matter. So D6 damage.
3 of them.
3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So, starting with the charge phase, the Annihilators are going to charge, needing a 7, 6. They can freely reroll though, so 1 reroll.
Yep.
And so reroll, they need a 7. That'll do it, 8. So where are they going to go?
They're going to go for this unit of...
Alright, so Yndrasta is going to charge. She needs 11. Definitely not with that 2. Is she going to spend a reroll? She has an 11-inch charge.
No, I'm not going to do it.
No,
I don't
cool.
think I'm going to make it even if I try.
Alrighty, so combat into this. We've got monstrous rampages first because the Jabberslayer is a monster. And so the Jabberslayer is going to try and make some mortal wounds. So it's going to try and stomp on a 2+. It does for D3 mortals for 2. And so the Annihilators are within 12 inch of an objective. So 6 up wards. No, so they're going to take 2 wounds.
So each one does.
So we've got the Blazing Impact rule on these as well. So 8 dice into the Jabberslayer. 4 ups are a mortal wound. It's 4.
Yeah, 5.
And so it took 5 wounds on the Jabberslayer. So every 4 up in the charge phase will be a mortal wound back to you. That'll be 2 back to the Annihilators. So 2 6 up wards.
Come on.
Plus 1, but that is going to kill an Annihilator, which means he will explode. And so, Blazing of Glory, 6s, do mortal wounds, nothing.
No. Which is the one that makes it 5?
Alright, so combat. I'm going to use all out defense on the Jabberslayer. The 2 Annihilators have piled across. They've got an inch range, so they can hit the Jabberslayer from behind. So, he's using all out attack, so 2s to hit. Oh, good choice. Sketchy everything in. And then 3s to wound with Annihilators. So that'll just be 3.
Wounds, and they do 2 damage each.
And so 3 4-up armor saves thanks to all-out defense. Past 2, failed 1, so that'll be 2 damage, which will put me to 7. Which means I now roll 2 dice back at the Annihilators every 4-up, which is 2 mortals.
2
and
6+.
6 pluses to
Saves 1.
save 1, but takes a wound. Alright, so the Jabberslayer is going to attack. First of all, he has his Vorpal Claws, so he's going to be 3s to hit. She gets 4 hits. And 3s to wound. 3 wounds on your Annihilators. So 4+ saves on the Annihilators. Fails 2. They are damage 1.
6 plus 1.
So they're just damage 1, so this means you get 2 6-up wards. No. So that's going to destroy him for now. And I've got my other attack. And so then I've got my Spike Tail, 4 to hit. And a 2 to wound. Wounds. -2 as well.
3. Loves it.
Saves it. So that's the Jabberslayer done, so which means your Annihilator will explode. So 4 dice, exploding into Ungors this time.
1
will kill an Ungor, so I'll take 1 Ungor out. So now the Ungor are piled into the Annihilator. We are forced to hit. And force to wound. 1 2-up arm save on that Annihilator Prime.
Loves it.
Does not care at all. So, Battle Shock for the turn. He's going to risk it with the Annihilator. Don't roll 6. 5. Close, but yep, you're fine. Me for Battle Shock. I'm going to...
1, 2, 3.
I've got 3 units that have taken some damage, so... Battle Shock for the Beast. So this is the unit that can only ever fail, so they will auto-pass. A 1 will save that unit. So I lose D6. So I lose 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those disappear. And the same over there. A 1 is what I need. 2, so I just lose 1. So end of the turn for Stormcast. They'll control 1, control 2, control more. And then they control these 2 for their battle tactic as well, giving them a total of 5 victory points for round 1. Alright, so Beast of Chaos turn 1 for starters. We're going to pick our battle tactic, which will be Conquer, picking that objective up there. And then we'll go into Heroic Actions. I'm going to try and generate a free command point with my Beret Shaman here on a 4+. I do, so I've got Heroic Leadership there. Yndrasta's going to try and Heroic Leadership 4+. She does not. And then we're getting the Knowing Eye from my hero as well. On a 5+, generates me an extra command point. No. Alright, so summoning points now. I am going to get 1 for my army, and I'm going to spend a command point, my Heroic Leadership, for the All Herds ability to get an extra 1. And I'm going to burn D3 Ungor on the fire for 1. So 1 of them dies, and I get an extra summoning point. Alright, and then we're going to try for a rally with a command point on that Ungor there. So every 6 of these 9 dice. Absolutely nothing. Okay, those Ungor are really scared. So, magic time. Dragon Ogre's Shaggoth is going to cast Summon Lightning on the Dragon Ogres here. Goes off on a 7, which means we'll heal D3 wounds, which heals the 1 you did.
Yeah.
And they've also got rerolls to wound now. The Beret Shaman here will then go with Mystic Shield on the Dragon Ogres themselves. Goes off on a 7, so they'll get Mystic Shield. And then our Shaman over here might as well just go an Arcane Bolt, which will go off in case anyone wants to try and get too close to him. And with that, that is our hero phase done. So we'll go into movement and we'll come back after it's all done. Alrighty, and so movement is all done. We've retreated out these Ungors who were actually tied up in combat with the Annihilator enough so we can get our Dragon Ogres through. Sigor moves up, Shaggoth moves up. We've protected our little Shaman there and brought the Ungor Raider single model back. Ungor's over here, take the objective off Yndrasta. And meanwhile, we've had the 2 units of Bestigors come on the table and about to do some charges into those Vindictors, but shooting first. Alright, so Ungor shooting at Yndrasta first of all. The leader will hit, and the rest of the units on 4s.
That's pretty good hits.
We get 4 hits, and we'll be forced to wound Yndrasta. Just 1, so she currently 3 up base, and then a 4-up ward.
Oh, God.
Yndrasta takes a wound. Hooray. Alrighty, so we're going to go all-out attack with our last command point for the turn on the Sigor here against Yndrasta. So we are 3s to hit. Missed, of course. Sigor always misses. Alright, so the Jabberslayer will then shoot at the Annihilator, 3s to hit for 1 hit and 3s to wound.
Wow.
Nothing. And so, charges, we'll see what we can get in. We need a 9. First of all, this unit of Bestigor. 7, no. The other unit of Bestigor here. 8, no, not enough. So no charges there. We'll leave that and we'll go into combat. So we're going to go with the Jabberslayer first.
I had a feeling that was the case.
But first of all, Monstrous Rampage. I'm going to try and stomp you on a 2-up. Yep. For D3 mortals. For 2.
Okay.
So 2 6-ups.
Oh.
Takes both. He's got 1 wound left against the Jabberslayer. So combat, you're going to use all-out defense on the Annihilator. The Jabberslayer will attack his Vorpal Claws, needing 3s to hit. Oh,
wow.
Oh, that's not a good roll. So you might survive 3s. 1
I'm going
on a 3-up.
I take the wound. Is it how many wounds?
And damage 1, so you got a 6-up ward.
Oh, so it's still a 6-up ward.
No, so he will die.
No, it goes to 2 wounds.
Oh yeah, 2, yeah.
6 is
So the Annihilator is going to explode, putting him into the Jabberslayer. Can he kill me?
One, two.
Two.
Oh.
Oh, so close. Not quite. I got a 9. I've got 1 wound left, but that is a dead annihilator.
Yep.
And so, end of the turn, I'm just going to control 1 and get my battle tactic for conquering it. So I get 3 points for the turn. Going into priority for turn 2, Stormcast get a 6. So which means I can't ever get a double on that. So even if I roll a 6, you get to pick priority because you went first.
I will go first.
And so Stormcast will be taken turn 2 priority. So top of the turn, first of all, battle tactic. He's picked Conquer up there with Yndrasta. Probably going to take it from Ungor. Heroic leadership for her. She will get it. So you get a free command point to spend on Yndrasta this turn. I'm going to put it on my Shaggoth here. Heroic leadership. I don't get it. So magic, no Arcanum. She's going to go a War Scroll spell again.
7 or more. That goes off
10.
10.
So Sigmar is going to try and dispel. A 6 will fail. So you'll get it. D3 mortals on the Dragon Eggers for 1. So no other magic or hero face abilities, so we'll go into movement and we'll come back after all of it is done.
Right.
So movement for the Stormcast Eternals. These Vindictors moved up, the Lord Imperators moved up as well, the Praetors, the Arcanum and the Vexilla all in the centre, and the Yndrasta moves up towards the Ungor Raiders there. And then the 8th Wings have flown over the top here as well. And the last unit of Vindictors has come 7 inch away, managed to get in that little gap there between the Bestigors. Alright, so Yndrasta's going to shoot. She's going to shoot at these Ungors back here. 2 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And 2 to wound.
Yes.
Wounds. Goes straight through, so D6.
5 wounds.
5, ouch. Then the Imperator is going to shoot. What unit's he shooting? This one?
This one, yeah.
Yeah, so D6 shots with his staff for 5. 3's to hit.
Ooh.
And 3's to wound.
Oh.
Nothing.
Nah.
So into the charge phase then.
Yep.
Alright, Yndrasta charging. Anything but a double 1.
Love it.
Got it. So she just goes into power. You know what? We're going to choose to spend a point for Unleash Hell there. So, Ungor Raiders, Unleash Hell, 5's to hit. Oh, that's alright.
Nice.
We'll take that. And then 4's to wound. 2. These will be at -1 thanks to the Herdstone.
Yep. So 4+ saves. Wow.
Fails both and 4 at ward.
Oh, wow.
Go Ungor Raiders.
Interesting.
Alright, so in Vindictors here, into the Bestigor, 2-6. They're in with.
Yep.
So,
Get him in.
bam. What about these ones down here?
I'm going to do Lord Impertinent first.
Person.
Might not.
4, no.
I have not used his command point yet.
No, so.
I might use that on himself.
Yep, so he's going to use his own free reroll for the turn.
8.
An 8, lovely.
That is definitely in.
He'll go in there.
And Griffin's coming in.
And then your Vindictors down here.
Yeah, they're going to join in.
They need a 7 to get in.
Yep.
No rerolls available.
Really?
Yep, so go.
Nah.
3, they're going to fail. Ooh, that could be nasty for him.
He'll be fine.
Alright, 8th Wing's going to try and get into the Jabberslayer to try and... Not with that, they're not. Nope.
Nope.
So no more rerolls because you've used it, so
Yep.
time for combat.
Alright.
Alrighty, so the Imperator into the Bestigor, his Blessed Warhammer to start with.
3+. 2 hits.
And then 3+ to wound.
1 wound, rend 1.
Rend 1, so a 5 up save. Nope. Damage 1, damage 2.
Yes, damage 2.
So we kill 2 Bestigor.
Alright.
And then the Griffhounds, 4's to hit though. Hits
hits.
more than he does.
Yep, and 4's to wound. 2 wounds.
Sure.
No rend on this.
4 ups. Passed 1, failed 1. So remove the Bestigor there.
Please.
And so Bestigor have piled in. They're going to go into the Vindictors who are using all-out defense. So we're going to be forced to hit, re-rolling 1s because you smell funny. And re-rolling my 1s. That's better.
Yeah, 3 more.
And then we will wound on 3s. It's better. 5 at -1. So 5 3-up saves on the Vindictors.
2.
1, 2,
So 1 guy
3.
will die.
So, yeah. So 1 will die. And so explode. 6s.
1 goo boom.
1 blows up one of my Bestigor. So we'll take this one off here. So Yndrasta into the Ungor Raiders. 4 attacks.
Should we get all out attack on this?
So she's going to get Heroic Leadership to go all-out attack. So that'll mean 2s to hit. Lovely. Hits with everything.
Well, thankfully. And 2s to wound.
Yep.
Oh,
that's just going to be them white, I think.
oh yes. Red and 2, damage 3, so
Yeah.
12 damage.
Yeah, they're dead. Alright, and so these Besticle here are piled into the Imperison, so we are 4s to hit. Re-rolling the 1s. And 3s to wounds. So it'll just be 3 wounds at -1 on him.
So 4s. Loves all but 1.
I'm going to check his range too. So no, he's not hollow within 12, so he will take the damage. Actually, he's within range of Mystical, so 1 6-up ward. See if he ignores it.
No.
No. So going to the Vindictors then. So Vindictors in 3s to hit, 6 to do mortals.
There's a couple
That's
there.
2 mortals. And then
4 and then
3s to wounds.
Yep. There's another 3 wounds.
-1, I believe, or no rend on them, I think.
-1, yeah.
-1, so 5 ups. Save 2, so 3 go down. So 1, 2, and go 3. So Battle Shock after that. The Ungor up here are immune thanks to the Hearthstone. These guys we will auto pass, they lost 6, and then the ones that only lost 3 will take the test on a 1 to 3. 4, I just lose 1 more. So, take, ooh, I don't want to take. So I'm going to have to remove that guy there, but then the banner will also disappear because they break coherency at the end of the turn. And so, start of our turn for Beast of Chaos. We're going to go with Aggressive Expansion, picking the 2 objectives here to control. And then we're going to go into our Heroic Action, and on our Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, we're going to generate a command point, which he doesn't. Your Heroic Action? So Heroic Healing on Yndrasta, 2d6.
Does so.
Yep, so D3 wounds get healed to Yndrasta for 2. So you go back to 1 taken. We're going to start with Summon Lightning onto the Dragon Ogres from the Shaggoth. It's cocked. So 4 will fail. And then he will use Mystic Shield on Sigmar. That goes off on a 12, you can't stop it. And then I'll use Titanic Fury as well. Goes off on a 7, you need an 8 to stop.
6, no.
No, so he'll get +1 attack to all his profiles as well.
Eep.
And then I've got the Knowing Eye on a 5+. I'm going to get an extra command point for my artifact. I do not. I'll generate 1 summoning point, taking me up to 4. And then we're going to sacrifice D3 Ungor for 3.
Ooh. To
get 3 more summoning points. And with that, it's going to go into movement, so we'll go do that and we'll come back after all it's done. One last ability for the hero phase as well. Command point, we're using Rally. So on those Ungor Raiders near the Hearthstone, we get 1 more back. And so, shooting for the turn, we're going to start with the Jabber Slayer shooting the Vindictors over here. A Slavery Tongue, 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. Nothing. Oh, 1 at -1 on your Vindictors.
Okay, so it's 3 normally 2, 4+. Loves it.
Cool, fine. And then we'll go to Sigmar. We're going to shoot your Arcanum. So 5 to hit, hits.
Ooh.
2s to wound.
Doesn't wound.
Of course it doesn't. So the 2 Ungor Raiders here are going to take pot shots at the Aether Wings. 4s to hit. No. So the Sigmar is going to be my first charge for the turn. So he got a 9. He's totally in.
To make it, into my...
Yeah, into the Arcanum.
Cool, let's do this.
Big bad man.
Okay.
So we'll then go with the Dragon Ogres with him. 6, that'll do them.
Yep.
Jabber Slayer is going to charge.
Definitely.
And so he just goes in, and they ran, so they can't charge.
Correct.
Shaggoth will charge Yndrasta.
Let's do it. Ooh, that's
9.
in range.
So he's in. And so we'll go Monstrous Rampages. So Sigmar is going to stomp the Arcanum on a 2. He does. D3 Mortals for 1. And so Praetor's magical ability
Ignores
it completely. And then I'm going to roar the Vindictors down here with the Jabber Slayer, which I do, so they can not use command abilities.
Okay.
So the Aura of Madness from the Jabber Slayer on the Vindictors. 4, yeah, that's over your bravery.
Yeah, I'm mad.
So you get +1 attack, but any ones you roll now are mortal wounds back to you. And the Jabbersly will... Ooh, no, I don't need to go there first. I'm going to go with the Shoggoth first, like it should be.
Yep.
Alright, so Shoggoth into Yndrasta. We are going to use... Well, we've got no command point, so no, we're not going to use anything. So we have 3 attacks, 3's to hit with our giant Stormroad Axe. 2. And then we are going to be 3's to wound. 2 wounds on Yndrasta, -1.
I'm just thinking if I can...
So Yndrasta has no command point. Oh, sorry, Yndrasta used the last command point for the Stormcast Eternal, so she's got +1 save, which means this goes back to a 3-up.
3-up saves? 3 of them, was there?
2.
2, okay.
Pass 1, so that is damage 3, so now you need 3 4-up wards.
1, 2, I'll take 1.
Take 1 from that. I've then got my Sweeping Tail for D3 attacks for 3.
Nice.
Hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
And wounding on 3s. Nothing. My Talon Forelimbs, 3s. Nothing. That was that. Ouch.
Kind of feel like...
So, Vindictors are going. So, we're going to have the Prime and one of the dudes into the Jabber, and then the other 2 into the Bestigal. So, +1 attack on them. Any ones, though, are mortal wounds back to them. Yep. So, onto the unit first.
Yeah, we'll go to the unit first, because that way I don't take any wounds. Oh, look at that.
That's and that's a mortal.
And a mortal.
And then 3's to wound.
2 wounds.
So 2 5-ups. Passed 1, failed 1.
Cool.
2 Bestigal, and then you've got your 7 attacks.
Yep.
Into the Jabber.
Hopefully we kill it.
Do mortal wounds to yourself, please.
1, 2. Ow.
So you do 2 mortal wounds to yourself, but you also do a mortal wound to me.
Which
will be enough to kill me, but you've got to roll your wound roll still.
Yep. Okay, so that's...
4 of them. 3s.
3, and then...
So I have to make the saves because I do mortal wounds back to you potentially for every failed. So these are 5s. Failed them all, so it's going to be 4 dice back at you from the Jabbersly now.
Yep.
On 4s. So 2 and a cocked. 3. So now you need to make 5 ward saves with your unit now.
5?
Yep, because the 2 mortals you took from hitting yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So 5 6-up wards.
Nope.
Nope, so that's going to kill 2.
2 and leave 1 wound.
And so just 3 explosions because he's not wanting to remove his prime. So
1 explosion.
1. Cool. The Bestigal will pile in and attack back. So the Bestigal are not going to fight back just yet. We're going to go over here and we'll go with the Sigmar.
Yep.
Alright, so the Sigmar are putting everything into that Arcanum. So we are 4s to hit, re-rolling everything because you are a wizard and I don't like you. And then wounding on 3s. So it is just 3 for the Sigmar.
Alright, we'll use...
And so, signing the wounds from the Praetors.
So the 2 of them on the Praetor, 1 on the Knight Arcanum.
It's cool. So,
Any rends?
the Knight Arcanum now has a 4+ save on the one she takes.
Saves
fine. The 2 on the Praetors.
They have a 4+ save as well. They will take 1 wound.
Cool. Alright, so Imperator's going to attack 4 attacks into the Bestigal with his Blessed Warhammer. All hit.
Yep.
And 3's to wound.
Yes. 1 wound that will damage 2.
So this will be a 5-up.
Rend 1, yep.
Failed. So it's going to kill 2.
Cool. And now
the Gryphound, 4 attacks. 2 hits. And no wounds. So that's that. We'll go to the Dragon Ogres. So Dragon Ogres piled in. We're going to put all our attacks in the Praetors. So first of all, the Draconic Warglaves, hitting on 3s. Oh, and wounding on 3s. So 4 at -1 on the Praetors.
Cool. 4 pluses. That takes 4. Wow.
So that is 4 damage. So that kills 2 and leaves the Prime on a wound. Oh, sorry, 3 wounds each. So that's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So put 2 wounds on him, leave him on a wound. Correct. Then the Draconic Crusher, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. 1, no rend on this.
So 3+. Saves it.
Saves. And then I've got 6 attacks from my Clawed Forelimbs. So 4s to hit. And 4s to wound. 2 more.
Any
No rend.
Okay. 3 pluses. Saves them both.
Lovely. That's that.
Alright, so
Alright, Indrasta's going to go. So she's attacking.
needing 3s to hit.
Yep, no one's got any command points left.
I hit twice.
And 2s to wound? 3s to wound.
2s to wound.
2s to wound.
2 wounds at 3 damage each.
Negative.
Negative 2.
So it's going to be a 4, 5, 6 up save. Save 1.
So take 3 wounds.
3 wounds on the Shaggoth. Alright, so the best to go into these Vindictors, forced to hit, re-rolling 1s.
That's nice.
And 3s to wound. 3 at negative 1.
Cool, so there'll be 4 plus saves.
Yep.
Take 1.
So it just kills 1.
Yep.
You get your explodies, so 3 dice. 6 is kill.
Nothing.
Nothing. Cool, cool. So Praetors into the Dragon Ogres then. 3s to hit.
Wow.
And 3s to wound.
Yep.
2.
Each one at damage 2, red 1.
So these will be 5 up saves on the Dragon Ogres. Say both.
Nice.
And so 3 Bestigor into the Imperatants. Forced to hit. Not with a roll like that, I'm not going to kill him. Re-rolling 1s. Nope. And 3s to wound. Nothing.
Nothing. Wow.
Alright, so Knight Arcanum, she's gone into the Dragon Ogres.
3 hits.
All hit.
4s to wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
D3 each.
Negative 1.
Yes.
So 5 ups. Nope, failed both. 2d3 damage.
Take
5.
Ooh,
So that's
5
going to
damage.
kill 1 Dragon Ogre outright.
Hey.
And so, end of the turn, Battle Shock. We've got a Battle Shock test here. You've got no command points, so you lost 3.
Their bravery for the...
7.
Yep, so...
Don't want him to flee, because otherwise you can't use Call for Aid,
No,
because
I
he's
don't.
not destroyed, he's removed from play.
So what do I need to roll? I need, like...
Low.
That's
1. That's
That'll
fine.
do
Let's
it.
do it. I lost 2 models from your Imperatant.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll roll for those Bestigor. 1, they're fine. These Bestigor over here. 3.
6, that's equal.
Yeah, so they lost 3, so they're fine. They're fine. And Dragon Ogre's lost 1. On a 6, I lose a Dragon Ogre.
No.
No, fine. And then no one here cares, because Headstone. And so, priority for turn 3. Beasts, get a 6.
Ooh,
So you need a 6.
I got a 4.
I'm going to take it, but that does mean you can choose which objective gets burnt. Alrighty, so...
Oh, Mystic Shield stays?
Yep, Mystic Shield will go away now. So, Beasts of Chaos, turn 3. On the double, first of all, our battle tactic is going to be Monstrous Takeover, picking that one. We're going to keep the Shaggoth alive. And then our heroic action, we will go Finest Hour on the Shaggoth as well. And your heroic action for the turn? Alright, and so then Indrast is also going to choose to do heroic willpower for the turn. And we go into magic. I'm going to go with Sundering Blades on the Shaggoth. Goes off on an 8. Indrast is going to try and stop it. She doesn't want that rend.
That's 11. Go.
She stops it. Good, good. We're then going to put Mystic Shield on the Shaggoth.
Yep.
Try and stop that.
I can't.
And then we're going to put Titanic Might on him as well. Which will go off and... Ooh, will it? And so, going to summoning points, I'm going to spend a command point for the All Herds ability to get 1. I gain 1 for the turn, and I'm going to sacrifice D3 of these Ungor for 3 to gain an extra 3 points. And so with that all done, it's time for some movement. Alrighty, so movements happen, the Ungors have moved, the rest of the army just stays where it is. However, we spend 10 of our summoning points to bring in the Chimera. Staring down that Imperator. So Sigor's going to shoot the Praetors, actually. We're going to get rid of them. So we're going to throw a rock at them. 4 up. No. So Chimera is going to shoot the Imperator, D6 mortals from my Fiery Breath. For 1. 1 6-up ward.
No.
No, so he takes another, so he goes to 2. And then we're going to take 2 pot shots at the Aether Wings again. 4 ups. No. Terrible, terrible archers. So with that, it's time for charges. We go the Ungor first here.
They are in.
They are in. And then the Chimera charging the Imperator. He needs a 7 because of +2. 5, 6. But we're going to use our Triumph Bloodthirsty for a reroll. Gets it just. Alright, so we're going to start with Monstrous Rampages. We're going to Roy Indrasta on a 3-up. She cannot use command abilities this turn. And then on a 2-up, we're going to stomp the Imperatant, or... No, 2-up, we're going to stomp the... And so stomping the Praetors on a 2-up. No! Sigmar still rolls a 1, even if it's not his attack roll. Alrighty, so the Chimera is going to attack the Imperatant. He's using all out defense, so we're going to start with our avian head, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. These are currently Ren 3.
Alright.
So you've currently got a 2-up, 3-up, 4-up, 5-up save. 2 5-ups.
2 5-ups?
2. 1.
Takes 1. Yep.
Takes 1.
And 6 plus ward for that?
So D3 damage.
Okay.
For 3. So 3 6-up wards from Mystical.
Takes 3.
So he's on 5. We then have our Draconic Head hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And wounding on 4s. Wounds. -1, so this will have to take you back to your 3-up save.
No.
2 damage on that.
6s. No.
He's got...
7, that's it.
Yep, he's dead. So, Yndrasta is going to attack. I'm going to use all-out defense. Out on top of that, I'm ignoring your 2 points of Ren, so I get my 3-up armor save regardless.
So 3 pluses.
Yep, because you can't use command ability. You
All
do
hits.
hit with everything, though.
2s to wound. Oh, damn. Double 1. That's 6 wounds.
Yep. So 2 will go through those. These are 3-up saves. Pass 1, fail 1, so 3. So I just take another 3. So I take a go to 6. Dragon Ogre's next into the Praetors there. So we are 3s to hit with our Draconic Glaives. Wow. 3 hits. And 3s to wound. 2. -1 on your Praetors, so 2 4-ups. Yep.
Take 1.
Take 1. That will kill 1.
Yes.
And I've got my clawed forelimbs. 4s to hit. 4s to wound. 1. No range.
So 3s. Nope, takes it.
Takes another. And then you get 4 dice to explode on the Dragon Ogres. So 6s.
None.
Nothing. So Vindictor's going into the Besticle.
Yes.
So 3s, 6s do mortals. 2 hits and 3s.
1 wound.
1. Cool. 1 6-up save from the 5-up, sorry, from the Besticle. Fail, so it's 1 dead. Besticle. So I got everything into the Arcanum. Hits on 4s, re-rolling because you're a wizard. Too bad I don't do mortal wounds on 6s.
True.
And 3s, I think. Yep, so assigning where they go first.
That's ignoring 2 of them.
And then 1 and 1.
Yep.
So 1 on the Praetor.
Yep, which is is it
Negative,
-1?
yep,
So
negative 1.
4 plus. He loves it.
And then the Arcanum, same thing.
He will take a wound finally.
She'll take a wound. So Praetor into a Dragon Ogre, 4 attacks.
3 hits, yeah.
And 3s.
2 wounds, doing 2 each.
5-ups. Fail both, take 4. So Shaggoth into Yndrasta, we are Stormrod Axe, 3s to hit. And 2s to wound now, thanks to Fine Stour. 2 at -1, but also an additional minus.
Yep.
Due to the Herdstone, so you are
5-ups.
5-up saves.
Take
That
2.
is 6 damage in total.
6 damage, okay.
So 6 4-up wards.
Takes 2.
Takes 2. Then got my D3 attacks from my tail for 1. Hits. 2s to wound. Doesn't wound. And my clawed forelimbs. Both hit. And 2s to wound. 2 at -2 again due to all the things.
So this is a
5-ups.
5-ups, yep. Saves 1.
And then just damage 1.
Damage 1, so also 4-up. Take 1 more.
Takes another.
She's still alive.
And so the Arcanum into the Sigmar, 3 attacks. She hits with everything. Oh, she does not like the giant monster.
4s to wound. That's 2 wounds at D3 each.
Negative on that 1, I'm assuming.
-1, yeah.
So 6-up save on the Sigmar. Saved 1. So
1
D3.
Take 3 wounds.
So 2 Besticle into the Vindictor. Reroll that 1. 4 hits. Once again, why don't I do mortals on 6s?
You don't have spears. 1 wound.
1.
Okay, maybe you won't kill him.
Still got the Ungor. We can go with Ungor. We can totally do this.
Alright, so he's got a
-1.
3, 4 plus save.
Yep,
Takes 1 wound. He's got 1 wound left.
Alright, and I've got 6 Ungor. So Ungor, 4s to hit.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, Angor.
Finish him.
Finish him. We went with that.
Oh, wow.
Gutsy. So 6 wounds from the Angor.
Any rend?
No rends.
So 3 up.
1 or 2 and he's dead. He only dies just.
Just.
Where's his explodes going? Bestigor?
Bestigors, yep.
So 3 dice for his explodes.
3? Yeah, 3. 1 explodes. 2 explodes.
So he kills the Bestigor as well.
Alright.
So Battle Shock phase. Well, first of all, immediately after they were destroyed, he used his Call for Aid Holy Command to summon a new unit of the Vindictors over there. Battle Shock wise, I didn't lose anything across the table, and they're bravery 8, so they don't care about losing 2 dudes. So with that said, it's time for Stormcast Eternals turn 3. Beast of Chaos, we will get all of our battle tactics because we took over an objective, Monstrous Takeover, and we control 1-2 more. So, command points, Yndrasta is going to try and generate one on a 2+.
Yep.
She does. And Shaggoth on a 4+. He doesn't, so you get Heroic Leadership, but I do not. Your battle tactic for the turn is Slay the Warlord, so you're going to try and kill the Shaggoth. And then Magic Time into your Arcanum. Alright, so the Night Arcanum, she's going to cast Chain Lightning, targeting the Dragon Ogres first.
6 goes off.
Goes off. I'm going to try and dispel with a Sigmar. If he successfully dispels her, you take a mortal wound.
Of course you would.
And he does, so take mortal wounds. So she's going to try and palm off the mortal wound onto the Praetor.
No.
He
he
takes it, so the Praetor takes it for her. Takes the magical energy bad juju thing.
Yep.
And then your Knight Vexilla, well, first of all, resolve the spell, so D3 mortal wounds to the...
It was dispelled.
Wait, exclude that. I dispelled it, that's why we did all that. So Vexilla's then going to 3D3. Who's he putting his wounds on?
Praetor.
Praetor, so just 3D3 wounds onto the Praetors. Looking for that 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Praetor's back to full health. So that's the end of the hero phase. So now we're going to go into some movement. We'll come back after Stormcast movement's done. Yes. So your Yndrasta is going to shoot the Shaggoth. Needs a 2 to hit. 1, of course.
Of course.
Other shooting is non-existent for you. Because the Imperator's dead, yeah.
Yeah.
So, charges.
Alright.
Vindictor's charging.
Easy.
That's an 8, so they're in.
Get as many as I can in. Into the...
Knight Vexilla's charging into the Dragon Ogres.
Don't roll number 1. Beautiful.
He's in. And then you've just got your charges down here. So you have Vindictors.
Easily in.
And the Aether Wings if you want. Yep. And so, don't know why it didn't save. The fire was just lost. But the Shaggoth then just stomped. Did D3. Yndrasta took 3 mortals. And failed them all. She's dead. Shaggoth kills her before the fight begins.
I don't get another...
However, with the Yndrasta's death, he's going to use his other holy command, the final Thunderstrike. So 9 dice, 5 do mortals.
1.
Alright. Ouch. It was not a good turn for Yndrasta there.
No.
And I'm going to roar at the Praetors there as well. Which I do, so they can't use command abilities, the Praetors.
Not that they'd be...
And so, Vindictors, all-out attack going into the Shaggoth. I'm going to use all-out defense. This means only mortals are... this means only mortals are ever going to matter. I'm ignoring your point of rend now as well. So, 3s to hit. You want 6s. And you got 4 6s, which means you kill me outright.
That's what I wanted.
So, he's dead. Alright, Aether Wings are charging as well.
Definitely going in.
So, you just move in like that.
Alright.
So, combat. Monstrous Rampages first.
Of course.
We're gonna... How many wins does Yndrasta have left?
She's taken 5, she's got 3 left.
We're gonna stomp her.
Yeah, 4.
D3. For 3.
Ooh.
Fail all 4. All of them.
So,
Fail all 3.
any rends on these? No, it's just...
No, mortal wounds, so 4 upwards. Fail them all.
Oh my
1,
god.
2, she's dead. And so, Dragon Ogre is going to go into those Praetors again then. So, we are needing 3s. And 3s. That is 4 wounds, -1.
So, can't use all defense on him, so...
4 ups.
Takes 1.
Takes a 1.
So he's
And
still
then my
alive.
clawed forelimbs. That'll be 2 hits. 2 wounds, no rends.
So 3s. Ooh, takes 1.
2 6-up ward. Oh no, it's not an objective anymore, so you don't get your ward save. So Arcanum's going into the Sigmar.
3 hits, needing 3s to hit.
3s to hit.
Wow. Wow.
Nothing. Alright, well, Sigmar's going to eat her back. So, Sigmar forced to hit, re-rolling. Re-rolls. Number 2. And 3s to wounds. 3. See where they go.
Alright, 3 of them. Ignores 2 of them. And one goes
on the
into the
Praetor.
Rend 1, is it?
Yep.
So 4+. Loves it.
Easy. Alright, so the Aethelings are attacking next. So 6 attacks into those Ungor.
Forced to hit. There's 4 hits, 3s to wound. 3 wounds.
I think 5 up saves because I'm in combat.
No rend.
Failed them all. So 3 die. We'll attack the Aethelwings. Oh, yeah, we'll attack the Aethelwings back.
Cool.
So 4 attacks. 1. Nothing.
Okay.
And Vindictors into the last remaining Ungors.
3 to hit.
It's 1, 6, and so you just need to kill 2 then.
Yep.
3s to wounds. I need to roll 5 6s.
Yep.
To have the model survive. No.
Cool.
Alright, so Vexil's piled into the Dragon Ogres.
3 hits.
And
3s. 2 wounds.
-1?
-1, yeah.
So 5 ups. Pass both.
Is it 5 of them? 6
Yep.
hits.
And so Praetors into the Dragon Ogres as well. Needing 3s.
Can't use any bonuses on this guy, so.
And 3s. 4.
4 doing 2 damage each.
Yep, -1 again, so
yep.
5s. Pass 2, so it's going to be 4 damage, so it's going to kill 1.
And put 1 on 2 wounds.
And 2 wounds taken on this one. Alrighty, so priority for turn 4. Beasts got a 6, Stormcast got a 5. Beasts are going to take it.
Possible.
Alrighty, so top of the turn, we're going to go Broken Ranks for our battle tactic, trying to kill those Vindictors over there. And then we're also going to try and generate a command point with our Shaman here, which we do, and immediately spend that to get a summoning point. And then on top of that, we'll sacrifice D3 Ungor for 2. Alrighty, so he's going to cast Tendrils of Atrophy at them. So fails to cast. Damn it, that's another -1 rend. And then we'll go with Mystic Shield on the Ungors here, which goes off on 11, so you need a double 6 to stop.
Do you have another cast after this?
No, no more casts.
Right.
So double 6.
No.
So they got Mystic Shield. And end of the hero phase, going to spend a command point to try and rally Bestigor every 6 up. We get 1 more back. And with that all done, it's time for the movement phase, so we'll come back after all of it is done. Movement's all done. Ungor move up there. We've summoned on 10 Bestigor at the back there. And Chimera and Bestigor come down here, so shooting. Chimera is just going to shoot the Vindictors, d6 mortal wounds. For 4, so it's just going to... so 4 6-up wards, because you're within 12 inches of an objective.
1 save, so
3, so it's 1, and then 1 takes a wound. Sigor is going to shoot the Arcanum. Re-rolling, because you're a wizard. Don't hit. And 2 Ungor Raiders shooting them. So they both hit. No wounds. Alright, charges. We're going to go with those Bestigor up there first. So need a 9. 7. Re-rolling that. 9. They got it. Chimera can't actually fail. So it just goes Kapow. It's +2. Bestigor can fail on a double 1, which they don't. And we're going to charge the Ungor here as well.
Nice. Yep.
For an 8. So into charge phase, Chimera is going to stomp on a 2. Does, so D3 mortals for 1. 6-up ward.
Oh, yep. Still 6-up ward. There we go. Nope.
Nope, so kills 1.
Yep.
He's not within an inch of anyone at the moment.
Oh, is it?
And the Sigor will roar at the Praetors, which he does. And so Chimera going to start with our avian head. 3 attacks, 3s to hit.
2 hits.
And 4s to wound.
2 wounds.
2. These are Ren 3.
Ren 3. So 3 goes to 6s.
Yep.
3 of them?
Yep. 2 of them. 2 of them.
Okay.
2 6-ups.
6-ups, then further 6-ups. Saves 1.
And then this is damage D3. 3.
Alright.
Takes 3. Then the Draconic Head, getting 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Nothing. The Leonine Head, 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1. Wounding on a 3.
Yep.
Wounds. Leonine Head is -1, so a 4-up save.
Saves it.
And then we've got 6 attacks coming out of our Mauling Claws. Just 2 hits. And 3s.
No wounds.
Nothing. Wow.
Okay. So under strike takes 3.
Yep.
6s. None.
Nothing against the Vestigor.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright, so we're both using command point on the Vestigor and the Vindictors. All out attack and all out defense. So,
That's 3, 5.
yep, 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 2s now.
Yep, with 6s for mortal wounds. There's one more wound. And 3 extra wounds. 3s. That's 3 with...
Yep, so 4
Ren
ups.
1. Ren 1, yep.
Plus 2, so 2 die.
Yep, so 3 die total, because it's 2 wounds.
So Vestigor is +1 attack on the charge, so 4s re-rolling 1s. There are no 1s there, which is very likely you may survive this now. 3s. 3.
Ren 1.
Yep.
I need to save at least one of these. 4s. Saves at least one.
Oh.
And we got the 6+ ward.
Yep.
Yep, so...
He dies.
And, well, I'll leave the leader behind.
Yep.
And he's going to explode.
Into the Vestigor.
Yep. None. They never explode.
Alright, so prime and the banner into the Ungor.
Needing 3s with 6s and mortals. That's a
One
mortal.
mortal.
And 2 hits.
And 3s to wound.
Another 2 wounds, so 3 wounds total.
So I am going to have my 5-up save because I don't care about your range.
Yep.
Save both.
Wow!
And then 3 dudes into the Vestigors.
Needing 3s with
One
one mortal and 4 hits. With another 2 wounds.
So 5 ups. No.
2.
So 3 die from the Vestigor. Alrighty, so Vestigor going. Needing 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s. And re-rolls. 4.
Not bad.
And then 3s. That's a good roll.
That is a nice roll.
So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now technically you're -2.
Yes, so all that defense makes it so back to a 4+.
Yep.
So how much? 9?
Yep.
So I won't all die. I need another 2.
Alright, so 9.
4
You get two,
pluses.
4 pluses.
There's... Yeah.
5 wounds.
And then the ward
6
save,
up ward, yep.
which saves another one. So
And
take 2
2
die.
Cool. 1 explode into the Ungor.
That's
Kills
1.
1 and 1 into the Vestigor.
Does
Nothing. So 1 more Ungor. Dies. Alright, Vexel's going with his attacks. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
4 attacks.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s, sorry.
3 hits. And 3s to wound. That's 1 wound. Damn, won't kill him.
5 up. It definitely won't when I save it. So, Dragon Ogre into the Praetors. 3s.
That's 4 hits.
4 hit. 3s. 2, -1.
1. Oh, is it 2?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
1 -1 is
Yeah.
a 4+. Loves it.
Saved it. Clawed 4 limbs. Nothing. So, 2 Praetors back into the Dragon Ogre. We are needing
3s to hit. That's a bad roll.
3s to wound.
3s to wound, yeah. 1 wound, doing hopefully 2 damage.
5 up. Nothing. So, Sigor is going to go into the Praetors then. So, 4s.
That's nice.
And 3s.
4 hits.
4. -1, so 4.
4s. 1 wound.
Cool, that's going to do another wound. So the Arcanum's going into the Sigor.
Yep, 3+ to hit. 2 hits. 4+ to wound. 2 wounds. Each one
6
doing
ups.
Rend 1 D3.
No, so both go through. 2d3.
Doing 3 damage.
He goes up to 5. So 3 Ungor into those over there. Cool. 3 hits. 4s to wound. 2 technically at -1.
Yep.
So
So 4
ignoring
plus. Takes 1 and 6 plus save. Oh.
Next one. So Aether Wings into the Chimera to finish the turn. 4s. 1 and 3.
Hits. No rend. 1 damage.
Take the wound.
Hey.
Alright, so Battle Shock for the turn. He's auto-passing there to stop me getting my battle tactic, and they don't care. Your Praetors haven't lost enough. Battle Shock for me. I've got that command point. So the Bestigor 6, they lost 7 there. So with 4, so lost 3, 7. So they lost 1. Ungor lost 4, so they lose D6 more for 5, so they just disappear. And Bestigor here lost 2, so 2, they're fine.
Yep.
And you've auto-passed there, so that is that. That's what the table looks like at the end of turn 4 for the Beast, going into turn 4 for Stormcast. Alright, so top of the turn for Stormcast. Going to do Broken Ranks, picking the Dragon Ogre there, and then Heroic Actions for the turn. And the Vexler is going to go his finest hour. I'm going to try and generate a command point with a Shaman here on a 2-up now, because my General's dead, which I get. Alright, so into Magic. She's going to try and use her War Scroll spell to do some damage.
No, Chain Lightning.
Chain Lightning, cool. She needs a 7 to cast. 9. I'm going to try and dispel it with a Sigmar. Goes off. So D3 mortals on the Dragon Ogre.
That's 3 mortals.
Cool, he's got 1 left. D3 on the Sigmar. Well, first of all, does it skip?
It skips on a...
So on a 3, it skips the Sigmar. It does not.
Okay.
So he just goes up to 5 taken.
Yeah.
So with that done, it's time for movement. Not a lot to do, really.
I do.
So the movement, just the Aether Wings retreating. They want to go into the Bestigor. Shooting is non-existent for the Stormcast, so it's just the charge. Straight back. Aether Wings.
36.
What's the roll? Double 1? No.
10. Definitely not. Indoors.
End of the charge phase. Monstrous Rampages.
You got 2.
So we're going to...
Feels like a waste to use Stomp on that, isn't it?
Yeah. You can't use command abilities anyway, so I've just got to stomp because there's no command abilities coming out of
Stomp
anyone.
over here or stomp
So I'm
over
going to stomp on the Arcanum.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to stomp the Praetors.
Yep.
Do D3 for 3.
3.
So no ward saves there because it's not within an objective. Alright, Night Vexler is going first.
+1 to wound, +1 to
So,
save. So 3 plus to hit.
Yep.
With 4 attacks.
Ooh.
What?
So Vexler attacking the Dragon Ogre. 3s to hit.
3 hits.
And 2s to wound.
2s to wound, yeah.
The finest hours. 1. It is the way with finest hours. 5 up. Saved it.
Still.
Sigmar is going to attack the... No, we're going to go into the Arcanum. 4s to hit. It'll be 3s to hit because we're going to use our all-out attack.
Okay.
And then we get rerolls because you're a wizard.
Yep.
And 3s to wound. 6.
6 of them? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see if the Praetors take a lot of these, or negate a whole bunch. They negate 2. 3 of them on the
wizard.
And
1 on her. 1 on the Praetor.
Yep, so 1 on the Praetor, 4+. Is it still rend?
Yep.
Takes
Fails.
1, so there's 2 wounds.
And then 3 on the Incantor.
4s. Takes 2.
So Praetor's going before he gets killed.
On the
Dragon Ogre.
Dragon Ogre. 3s to hit.
3s.
Ooh.
And 3s.
3s. That's nice. 3
3.
wounds.
3 5-ups coming up.
Nope.
No. Dragon Ogre dies, you get your battle tactic.
Yeah.
So Bestigor into those Vindictors. 4s to hit. Re-rolling the 1s. And 1.
Wow. Rend
1. So technically 2 because of the...
Yep.
So
5.
5 up.
Saved
it. Ouch. So Vindictor here into the Bestigor.
3. Hitting. That's
Cool hit.
3. Alright. And 3s again.
So
Ooh, wounds.
So 3 5-ups.
Got rid of him.
They do.
Another battle line going.
Alrighty, so Chimera's going to attack the Aether Wings then. 3 attacks with its avian head. 1 hit. 1 wounds. Rend 3, so that's just D3 straight up.
Yep.
For 1. So it's
they've got 2 wounds each.
Yeah, so Draconic Head, 4s. 2 hits. And 4s. Nothing. Wow. Leonine Head, 3 4s. 1 hit. 3s. Nothing. Wow, watch me not kill Aether Wings. And then my Mauling Claws, 4s. Wow. On 3s. 2. So these are no rends, so you will get your say. Oh, Aether Wings. So, yeah, killed 1. So 7 attacks into the Bestigor.
1 mortal and 5 other hits.
And 3s.
Wow. So another 2.
2 5-ups.
You make 1,
So
you
2
get
die.
2.
You know what's bad for you?
Hmm?
I'm immune to battle shock. So Aether Wings into the Chimera.
Forced to hit and 4s and 3s?
Yep, 4s and 3s.
4s and 3s. 2 hits.
And 3s to wound.
2 wounds.
Cool. So 5 up.
Wow.
Take both. Anything's to slowly killing my Chimera. And lastly, Night Arcanum into the Sigmar.
1
hit.
2 hits. 2 hits. 3 plus.
Yeah.
And 4 plus now. Ooh, 2 6s. So
6 ups. Past 1. D3.
3 wounds. Another wound.
So it goes to 6.
Alright.
Alright, so Aether Wings Bravery. 6.
Ooh,
So
does lose 1.
So you lose a birdie. Alrighty, so turn 5 priority after just getting 2 points for your battle tactic for the turn. So Beast got a 2, Stormcast got a
6.
Stormcast, I think, want to take the turn.
Yeah, we will.
Yep. So Stormcast won the roll off, and they're going. So first of all, they've picked Bring It Down. You're going to kill the Sigmar for the battle point, and then also Finest Hour on the Arcanum. I'm going to try and generate a command point here. I do not on a 1 that fails. So I've just got the 2, and they've got the 1. So with that, magic time.
All right.
Night Arcanum is going to do Arcane Bolt. 11. So that means I need a double 6.
Oh, you know what I could have done? I should have done.
So close. All right, and so now it's the end of the phase. So she's going to unleash her D3 mortal wounds on the Sigmar.
Come on, 3.
3.
Yes.
So it goes up to 9. It's got 5 left.
One, I think.
So the only movement was the Aether Wing retreating 12. So now charges. Who are we going with first?
We'll do the Vexilla.
Vexilla, yep. He's in. You needed that charge in the Aether Wing, buddy.
Well,
Aether Wing's charging as well.
What do I need?
A little big. Not that.
7. All right.
So the Aether Wing does make that charge. So monstrous rampages. You know what? I actually am going to stomp to make sure I kill you.
Okay.
Because that leaves the Chimera free to move next turn.
Yeah.
So stomp. And D3. For 3, you need to pass all 3 on a 6 up.
Watch me do this.
Triple 6.
There's one of them.
But
the other 2 get
you do explode though?
Yes. 3.
Nothing. And then I will roar over here. I will roar your Praetor. Which I do.
Yep.
And so Night Arcanum is rolling to hit. She's got 2 hits on the Sigmar with all out attack and wounding.
Wound. That's better.
2 wounds.
Yep. And a D3 rend 1.
Yep, so D3, so 6s.
Save 1.
Save 1.
2.
2 more. I'm on 11.
Need 3 more wounds.
So Night Arcanum is going. She's using all out attack, so she is 2s to hit now with her. Alright, so Bestigor are going to attack next. All out attack, so 3s to hit. Re-rolling, no 1. Oh, there's 1-1. And 3s to wound. Oh, there's 7 at -2 technically.
Alright, so 5s. There's 1, 2.
That's going to be 5 damage. That's going to kill them.
6 ward.
So you need to pass something.
1 more.
So there's 1 dude on a wound.
Yep.
And so 2 explode, 6 dice, 6s.
1, 2, 3. No, that's 1 to me.
6s.
1 explode.
1. Praetor is going next. So here's what he is.
3 hits. Yeah, he's got 3. And 3's to wound. 3 wounds.
6s.
Do 2 damage each.
Yeah, cycle goes down. And then the Vindictor goes 3 attacks.
Wow.
Nothing. So,
You will
so he lost 2 of his buddies. So he can fail on a 6.
Did he lose 2? Yes, he did.
So on a 6 he runs.
Nope.
Nope, he's fine. Brave old Stormcast. So you'll get 2 points for completing your battle tech, plus 1 for taking down a monster. Alright, so beasts go into the bottom of 5, and it's a guaranteed victory at this point. Ferocious advance for my battle tactic, picking 3 units here to run, and the Bestigor just retreat off the objective. And that's even if I don't go Arcane Bolt.
Which doesn't go off.
No, doesn't. So yeah, the Bestigor retreat. And the Chimera already controls that. Even if he decides to go off and kill stuff, I still control it, so...
Can some units...
So, that is that. Victory to the Beast of Chaos on turn 5. Bottom of it, too. Good game, man.
Good
It's
game.
fun.
Whew.
Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment below and let us know what you enjoyed about the video. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel and turn those bell notifications on so you don't miss a beat when we upload new stuff to the channel. Lastly, if you'd like to help support the channel in another way, you can do so either by helping support the channel on Patreon or YouTube members. This allows us to continue to make new content for the channel, exploring other game systems outside of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, like we have started to with things like Elder Scrolls: A Call to Arms and Conquest: The Last Argument of Kings and Warhammer 40,000, and it helps us just continue to make more Age of Sigmar content as well. Thank you to, though, everyone who has helped support, and we'd like to give them all a shout out to our patrons. First of all, Christian Weir, James Soren, Greenskins Gaming, AJC, Kenny Lowe, Outer and Shop First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Cure Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, Anton Nilsson, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, and Samuel. And to our YouTube members as well, Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Chris Wallace, Ronya, Vinny Locklorick, The Journey 84, David Ellsworth, Revenar, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Sean Scott, and Diplomat. And a special thank you, of course, to, first of all, Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel you see here, and to Xmorphic, who does all the awesome background work on our Discord server, keeping that nice and running properly for us all. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Once again, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against Grey. Ciao for now.